All right. So as I go through this on, patterns and seasonality, this is using Season X. You can actually see the average returns by weekday, right? So if I'm looking at Micron, and I'm also, understanding the intraday and the seasonality, and I come here and I look at, the Oracle report and saying, hey, we have a possible Tuesday, or a possible Wednesday and a possible, Friday, right? It gives me another couple of options, and then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that have a average return, and then you look at by month. One of the strongest months is November. Taking a few of these trades, people, you kind of say, how do we forecast? How do we do it? And how do we know? We're just basically tipping the scales in our eyes using information. All right. So I know I can get on here and I can talk about the charts and people using 5 minutes and 15-minute and 1 hour charts. But this is just using seasonality and using cycles. All right. Using some cycles and seasonality. All right. So let's see what else. You can come here to S&P. All right. And same thing, we're starting to see the rise. So on October 13th, we start seeing the S&P move up. And right, we have a dip here on the 28th, 27th, and then it goes into the first week of November strong. So 2-week options, would be a smart thing, on crypto. You can come in here and you can do the same thing. Popular instruments. We got the Bitcoin. And we haven't had a run yet, right? So Bitcoin has been down, but going into this last 4 months, just historically, average return by weekday gives you Monday, right? Sunday is not a big return. So can you understand why I would trade on a Sunday and buy the red and hold it going into Monday and Tuesday? It gives me a higher probability trade, right? Shorting, Bitcoin in September gives you a high probability of trade. You can make what you're making in a day, you can make it in weeks at a time, just trading the right weeks. And so that's one of the things that, a lot of traders overlook is the need to trade every day. When you do have an opportunity to do swings. I just wanted to put that together because that's what the alligator, that is what we like to teach. The alligator swing. So if you started a 7-day challenge, it gives you more time to be in the trade so you can see it work, right? If you bought here at 52 and it's at 55 or 56 in, 2 or 3 days, it is like almost working smarter. All right, everybody's quiet. So I take it if everybody's quiet, is this good information or am I putting people to sleep again?
Nope, you're doing good, bro.
I'm gonna see who on the call. See if
we're all keeping up, man. We're keeping up.
All right, so cool. Everybody's keeping up.
We buy on Sunday, so it can go up on Monday.
Right. So I mean, that is these are tips that just you add to your calendar. So
what even happened Sunday, man? The market spiked. It was crazy. Is something happened?
We was in the market, right? I told people to buy in the morning.
Yeah, it was nuts, bro.
I mean, money is being positioned in, and you got to think that, if you break it down a month and you break down a day, break it down into 4 pieces, break down a month into 4 pieces, break down a week into 4 days that you want to trade. And if you start, crossing it out, like if I gave you this calendar and I said, hey, what would be the best 4 days to trade, right? To me, I would automatically pick the 24th, the 26th, the 28th, and Sunday, right? Just knowing historically. So, being able to, or you can say, hey, I'm a short on the 25th, I'm a short on the 27th, I'm going to short on 29th and 30th, right? You can increase your odds by understanding the seasonality, knowing that, all right, this day most likely, we had a bear day today, so I would consider this maybe a dip buy, but going into Wednesday, then going into Thursday, you short into Thursday, it is almost like it's giving you kind of a game plan. What happened on Sunday, the stock market has been running because of the seasonality, and you just start seeing money come in, right? I mean, the market has been down for 6 weeks, September to October 13th. So money
all of
is
a
just
sudden volume just came spiking in, man. It was nuts.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we expected, though, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't think it was on that level. That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we expected volume to come in during we said the second week would be better.
True
I mean,
that.
the second half of the month.
Right.
So that's why I kept saying, I kept putting an alert like, hey, I don't want to be out of the market, so I'm gonna keep holding because we're gonna get a spike. At some point, the money, we can't pick the exact time, but I know that we were getting a spike, and I kept saying that, hey, I'm just gonna keep holding. I don't plan on selling. I'm gonna hold my position. Where was that? Everyone is stuck to the Sunday dip buying. Managed risk got a small win today, and then I think here, small amount down on 8, highly leveraged. Not expecting anything huge, but sticking to the Sunday dip buy trades. So it's kind of like just having the understanding that I'm going through the Mastermind report, and even though it was a bearish period, I know that we're expecting money to come in during these last 2 weeks. So I don't want to miss out. I want to get in, and I wanted to hold, right? So I'm still am, and even into November. I mean, I gotta be able to hold on some positions. I plan on adding more, but if I'm expecting 10 of the last 13 years has been a trading day up, right? You got a Fed meeting on Wacky Wednesday. It can get wild, but then you have Thursday and Friday. So the chances of me, making money if I'm long in the next 7 days is going to be pretty high. All right. And that's understanding money moving globally. All right. Let's take a look at China during this time. Let's see if we have anything. Let's probably look at let's look at Baba. All right. Alibaba, one of the biggest. All right, so I mean, getting short. You got a spike in the first week with everybody else. I think these are longs taking positions, but China normally crashes towards the end of the year, right? So shorting China stocks, we should be looking at shorts on any pops.